Ooh.
Warning. 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 This is the announcer guy speaking. It's another All Over the Road live from New Orleans. Well, we've got about 1,000 beds at the convention center, and nobody's in them. Everybody fell for it. Joke's on us. It's all over the road.
Thank you very much, announcer guy. We're saying warning, warning, warning because this is where the rubber hits the road, people. We're doing a show a day until this thing goes away, and it's about to go away because of lack of participation on the parts of our. The fans we got are good, but if you want the show to hang around, you got to share the show. What do you think, Damien?
I think the lack of participation ends today.
It ends today. I like this guy. I like this guy.
Confident.
What you're going to hear on today's show is we're going to go downtown today, because since we can't go to downtown New Orleans, we're going to go to downtown Wuhan today. I'm going to do some shopping. We're going to do some shopping. Okay, how's that sound, fellas? That sounds good. As you see, Tommy Batto is back with us. Now, Tommy, we've been doing the food bracket challenge with Tommy, and I guess Crawfish ran away with this thing, right? Bold Crawfish ran away with the whole entire deal.
Crawfish, actually curb stomped everybody en route to the title. Not even really a close matchup ever. I think the closest they got was the finals against Fried Shrimp, and they still won with 69% of the vote. So I think we just ran into the gauntlet of being in crawfish season. Everybody confined to their homes, and just nobody even close to stopping them. So.
And if you look at the bottom left of the screen, you see Damien. Now, Damien was what you would call, I guess, in the business, Nick, he's a show troller.
Yes, he occupies the comment section, and he adds a little fuel and a little spark.
And so he was, what we expect to have, from people, which we like to have. He was some really good participation in the show. And so we invited him on, and he was giving Tommy a hard time. So, Damien, welcome to the show. Tell us a little about yourself.
So that's being a show troll is probably the nicest thing that anybody said about me in the past 24 hours.
That's a nice.
I'm happy to be on, and I'm happy to have the opportunity to publicly shame Tommy.
Okay, now where are you hunkered down there, Damien?
I am in Golden Meadow, Louisiana.
Golden Meadow, yes, yeah. I used to live in Golden Meadow. I did.
You lived in Golden Meadow?
I lived in Golden Meadow. I lived in Golden Meadow. I used to work at KLEB.
So I've done some few shows out of that studio as well on Saturday morning, little sports show.
Are they still in that little shack, or are they over at Calais Cable location?
They're in upper Rose.
Okay.
Which is where the fancy people live.
The fancy people.
So Damien's got a little broadcast experience. Is that what he's saying?
Yeah, he said he did a few shows.
Sports mostly. I've done some basketball games and things like that.
Yeah. So that qualifies you to troll our show, then, I guess, huh?
Listen, I'm a qualified troll in a lot of aspects of life.
He's a trolling professional. That's what he is.
Okay.
Now we're going to have you guys stick around with us here. We talked about before we do that. Now, Damien, you thought there was something shady going on with the food challenge, the food bracket challenge, right? You thought there was some shenanigans going on. Is that true?
So I think I'm going to speak for the people in this one, and a lot of the matchups that were close had a little issue with being tied up, and some of the tiebreakers were questionable. Tommy did a coin flip, which the first coin flip, the actual first toss was off camera. You couldn't see what's going on. And then obviously the second two, and then, maybe his team advanced, maybe his team didn't advance. And then the second time, the coin flip, the first two looked legit. And then his youngest son, Brody, kind of got in the way and maybe affected that third flip, which may have affected my teams at that point.
Tommy, what do you have to say for yourself?
I can't believe that the incessant gambling over here has now spawned its way to my 8-month-old for rigging a food bracket. But that's where we are. And it's funny you should mention KLEB because I actually have a little souvenir to show you right here.
There you go. Look at that.
Look at that. Beautiful
let's zoom in
piece.
on that. Hold on.
There you go.
KLEB. See, when I was there, they called it the Bayou Hit Kicker.
Well, it's always been the Raging Cajun to me. So that's my.
Well, I'm old, so
that's my.
now they're
my
in
morning
morning
cup right there. But yeah,
Tommy,
Damien,
is that shoes behind you?
that is. That's a little bit of my shoe
Goodness,
collection.
you have a lot of shoes.
Well,
My.
Heck's all that about?
that's my vice. That's actually I think why me and Damien became such good friends. That was one of the starting points. Is I don't know. I've just always had a thing for shoes, Jordans, Adidas, things like that. That's just I guess my vice, if you will.
I collect change during the year. My birthday's on New Year's Eve, so what I do is I collect change all year, and on New Year's Eve I go to Winn-Dixie and I cash it into one of those coin star machines. You ever seen one of those?
Yeah.
And they always say stuff to me like, "My, you have a lot of change."
That's what the machine tells you?
Yeah, the machine says that. The machine goes, "My, you have a lot of change," and "My, you have a lot of shoes."
Well,
Maybe we'll go back later in the show and we'll show you some of the shoes. Okay. So anyway, the food bracket challenge is over. It was a big success. We're very happy that you all shared it with us, and we got all the people going nuts down the bayou. We got Cody watching. We got Nick Aber watching. We got Pierce Petrie watching.
You said that correctly. Good job.
Yeah. And Chad Knockan, he's watching. He can't hear anything except Tommy's loud ass shirt is what he said. Loud.
It's Ric Flair, man. Come on. Thank you.
Okay, guys, this COVID-19 thing has just gotten out of control. It's to the point now where it's just gotten out of control. The president rolled something out yesterday. Hopefully, we can get to some back in normalcy. But in the meantime, we're going to go. We can't go to downtown New Orleans because it's closed down. But there is one place that we can go. We can go to lovely downtown Wuhan. We're going to do some shopping.
When you're alone and life is
Sing along
making
with me.
you lonely, you can always go.
Wuhan.
Wuhan.
You gotta say Wuhan. Okay, ready?
And the hurry seems to help, I know.
Come on, everybody.
Wuhan. Just listen to the music of the traffic in the city.
Watch all the filthy Chinese selling bats in the city.
How can you lose? The lights are much
They're nasty.
brighter there. You can't forget all your troubles.
Them people are nasty.
Forget all your cares. So come
Wuhan.
Things will be great when you're down.
Wuhan. What happened?
Okay, so here we see on the screen, we see our first shot at the wet market in Wuhan. Okay, now guys, I presume those are chickens, aren't they?
It seems like some kind of fat.
Yeah.
What do you
At least
think
on
those
top.
are? They got some real skinny legs or something. What's with them things? Can you guys hear me?
Yeah.
They got the
You there,
Chinese
Tommy?
chicken.
You there, Damien?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I'm here.
Yeah,
I think they're
Damien.
just in shock and they don't really know.
Yeah,
what
I
they're
think they
looking
are
at
in
yet.
shot. So, Damien, well, how would
Can
you,
you guys hear me?
down the bayou? How would you
Hey.
prepare a piece of fowl like that?
I don't know, Vic. What do you think?
Down the bayou, you throw it in a black pot, man. That's what everybody does, and everything tastes
Throw it in
great.
the black pot. Oh man. Nick, can we can we get the next?
What do the up the bayou people do with some what a chicken like that?
They throw it in the black pot, right?
It all works.
It all works good. Okay, let's hear okay, now here you go. Now here are some of the people in downtown Wuhan preparing some delicacies. Of course, they're wearing masks. Now, what the heck are those things?
I can't help but notice that there's no gloves.
There's no gloves. The Italian culture, we would call them a bunch of schivozas. Is what we would call them. So what is that she's got in her hand? You have any idea?
I think this is oysters, at least. So they got one thing that maybe right. But I don't. What is it? What is going on here? I didn't even look at this till just now.
Let me see it.
I can't see what you're looking at.
He's got to put it on the screen. Let's see
Did
what
it
you got.
hide? Okay, hold on. Don't worry. Don't worry, boys. We're all learning together.
Here, let me click on it. I can click on it. Okay. All right. That now. What are those things? Any idea?
I don't want to say it. I don't want to say the first thing that comes to mind.
Go ahead.
Go ahead. Say that.
Is that a goat duck?
Jay Trahan says, "Get some onions."
Yeah, need some onion. Get
Yeah,
some onion.
get some onion.
Yeah.
Cook some rice and put it in a black pot.
Okay, you put it in the black pot. That's their answer. All right, let's see something else.
This is one that if you have a faint heart, you might look away. This one's pretty tough.
Yeah, you may want to
see.
get the
Some of
small
these
children
are-
away from the.
Wow.
Okay, now that little critter right there.
That's your canine.
You think?
That's your dog. That's your woofer. That's your A1 woofer.
Now look, them people down the bayou eat anything. Damien, would you eat that little critter? What am I hearing, Damien?
Uh-oh. Damien's muted again.
Muted.
You're muted, Damien. Tommy?
I'm here.
I don't know. We got to fix
All
Damien.
kind of wackiness.
What would you do? Put the critter back up there.
All right.
What would you do? Would you eat that critter, Tommy?
No, I would leave that thing in the trap and catch some crabs. And I would put the tournament snub ball crabs. That would be on my plate from using the dog. That's what I would go with that.
And so you think that's a dog? Is that what you think it is?
Maybe it's the Wuhan Nutria. I don't know what that is.
Man, these people are nasty, huh?
Well,
I mean, are you kidding?
I'm not one to knock other cultures, but I don't know what's going on right there.
It is absolutely nasty.
and it's not even fried. It doesn't look like. Where's the batter?
Yeah.
What is that? Just grilled canine.
Now this is something that I can actually get behind, though.
Okay, what are
I'll
these here?
show
Let's see
you
what these
this
are.
one. Takes me a second to do each one.
What
See,
happens?
look. See, John Pete said, throw some Tonys on it and eat. Oh, well, there you go. Little
Those
rabbit.
I mean, those
are little bunnies.
That's a
I
delicacy, though. You could definitely put that in a black pot.
So what do? They just throw it in a plastic bag and you go home with it? Is that what they do?
That's a good question.
Yeah,
Well, it says that looks like a marsupial.
It is.
Some type of marsupial.
That's what Ross says. What's a
probably-
marsupial?
Marsupial?
Yeah.
Possum.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, shame on me.
A
Gee,
nutra?
what's wrong
Possum?
with you? Yeah, that's a marsupial. Man, what the heck's wrong with me?
Marsh goats?
Just keep them coming, Nick. Keep them coming.
Okay, I'm gonna just keep throwing them up here.
Keep them
for you. Hold
coming.
on.
Keep them coming.
This
Because
one-
this is quality stuff here.
This one,
This is
just
really-
this one makes this.
What's this
I have
one?
dreams about this one.
All right, here's our next selection. We're shopping at
what
the
are we
wet
doing?
market. In case you just joined us, we're shopping live at the wet market in Wuhan.
Those
Yeah,
are
that would be like your
That's an
baby
omnicoon.
That looks like a nutria to me, right?
That definitely does look like a nutria. I will give you that.
That's another marsupial. Right.
China's marsupial heavy over here.
They're heavy. They love
We
their
got
marsupial.
Yeah, we got a whole thing going.
They probably have about 50 different ways to prepare marsupials down there in beautiful downtown Wuhan.
Tempura nutria, I think.
Oh,
Damien, you there? Do we got you back? I don't know. There's something wrong with Damien's audio. What's the problem? And Teddy, we were having problems with him too.
yeah.
I got my 8-month-old to cut his mic, for collusion.
That's
His
how you set 'em
collusion
up.
accusation.
So now, if I now there, here you go. Now here, this is interesting. Now this is a little snake, and I hear it's absolutely fantastic if prepared correctly. Then that you'd have to deep fry like an alligator, right?
I would think.
Closest I've eaten to snake is rattlesnake bites at Texas Roadhouse.
And are those actual rattlesnake or is that?
You know
just
what?
meat?
I'm gonna say yes. So maybe I have eaten snake because they're delicious.
So if I go downtown to Wuhan and Tommy, I eat a bad bat, okay? Would you represent me? I mean, is that something we can make a few dollars on if I eat a bad bat?
If the restaurant did not prepare it correctly and they were negligent, I'm all for it.
Eat a bat? Call Batto.
Call Bato.
If
You know?
eat a bat.
Now,
Not-
what is K by P?
Kibabi. What is that, Tommy?
Yeah. That's
Can you think?
that's a little Key and Peele reference right there.
Hey, Damien, make sure
Okay,
that
all
make
right.
sure at the bottom that your mic is not isn't muted.
It says it's not muted. I don't know.
He was having mic trouble before we got on, so I don't know if it's.
Are you
Really?
guys? Is this like some kind of a deal down the bayou where they're trying to censor, silence Damien? Is that possible?
Look, it's because the the internet monopoly down there, Vision Communications, is horrible, and they are really ruining my down to buy people's internet. And we need to change this.
Damien, say nothing if you love trouser snakes.
Maybe that's what this is, or that's what we're looking at on the screen.
He's
Right,
got a
let's-
sign up. What's he saying here?
Let's go to the next shot. Let's go to the next shot.
Damien's
All right,
about to give us some
Damien's
sign
gonna whip
language.
somebody's butt. Oh, here he goes.
That's fine.
Here he goes. Okay, let's go to the next shot. Damien. What we got?
I'm coming with you. Okay, this is another one that is nightmarish. You know, like if I'm walking down the street and I see this, I'm not going to eat at this place.
Now
I
those
got one
are
of those at
interesting.
my house. I'd like to do that too.
Is that a Great Dane?
Is that a cat?
That would be your cat.
That
That's
is
a
it. Yeah.
cool-
That's your cat right there.
That would be your cat.
That's what a cat looks
Let's see
like.
if I can get in tight on the cat.
Yeah, that's a cat.
You can tell by the canine there.
Little Siamese
Hard to
saute
look
right there.
Yeah, I say you pan fry it. You know, do a quick. What do they do? The flash fry. We do a little flash fry on those. You know, you don't want them tough. He said, "What does it say?"
I don't.
You know, I've
Tommy
been waiting,
Riggs something. Is
I've been
probably what
waiting
it
all
is.
this time to get Damien on the show, and now he's like, he's censored. I don't know
He's-
what's happening. You got a mic you're using, Damien? You got headphones with a mic in it? I guess not. All right, let's go to the next shot.
Coming in here.
Let's go to the next shot here. And we are downtown today at Wuhan's wet market. Now look, here's the menu.
This is what's on the menu, folks.
Okay, now look,
and
you
it
can
tells
see
you what the prices are
yeah.
and what they got. It looks like they got camel.
I was about to say, is that camel and ostrich top two up there?
Looks
Are
like
you
they
kidding
got-
me? They want 500 for what is that? An eel?
Now I don't know if this is yen. I don't know what the exchange rate is from American to Wuhanian, but
These prices are outrageous.
they're gouging them. They're
They're
gouging.
outrageous.
I'm seeing porcupine down here.
Yeah.
Porcupine.
I'm not paying 45 for a camel. I mean, camel should be about 35.
I want to know what's in between cow and pig right there. What's the? It's like a half woolly mammoth, half bison, half goat.
This
That-
dude's doing 80% of stuff I already ate.
Petrie, he's great.
Ah, man.
So Petrie, have you had a porcupine? Let's see if he'll hit. Let's see if he's eaten a porcupine yet. Because a porcupine, I never knew you could eat a porcupine, even down the bayou. Do they eat porcupines down there, Tommy?
We did not eat porcupines. No.
Are there porcupines in Louisiana?
I don't want to say no because
We have armadillos. That's about the closest. I think.
there's definitely armadillo. There was a possum outside. Possum outside of my house last night.
Well, once
Like-
again, you know, we're doing a show a day till it goes away. We want to encourage you people that interact with us on the internet, interact with us on our Facebook page. And if you want us to continue to do a show a day, you got to let us know because we're feeling like maybe we should, you know, maybe we don't want to quit because we're not quitters here. We're not quitters. We don't want to quit, but we don't want to be doing something that nobody likes.
Damien, let me back in.
Get back in there, Damien. Does it work now?
You know, Damien's
Yeah,
great,
am
but
I
I think
back?
he's better as
Am I back?
There
I
you
hear
go.
ya.
There he is. Okay,
Let's get
there
some
he
Damien.
is. Let's leave him up there. All right, Damien.
All right.
Have you ever had a
I have to
porcupine?
restart. No, I've never
There we
seen
go.
a porcupine.
Yeah, I agree. I've only seen them on like nature specials, maybe at the zoo.
And we've seen some shit, and we have never seen a porcupine.
Now what's baganos?
Yeah, what is that?
Oh, a pigano, that is a DTB snail.
Oh, so it's escargot.
Yeah,
that's
Escargot,
very-
if you wanna-
exactly.
if you want to call them, yeah. Right.
All right, but put the next screen up, and I want Damien to tell us how we prepare this next dish. Okay, Damien, are you ready?
All right.
We're gonna
Yeah,
we're gonna
to be
pop it
honest-
up
Always.
there.
Always.
running-
Hey, I'll stay ready.
Yeah, stay ready.
Ready.
Because I understand that you're,
So you ain't got to get ready.
and don't say black pot because you've already used that. All right, say something else. All right, so here's the next shot coming up. Once again, we're shopping at the wet market in Wuhan. You know, the people, you know, paying $200.
Now
for
this is going to have familiar items, but then there's something special here. on
what's
the end.
happening with that one? Why are they stretching them out?
Yeah, is this a dog? Is this a some kind of different type of animal? I don't know. What is it?
Wuhan dog. What about that,
Hey,
Damien?
listen, when in doubt,
When in doubt, just cook some rice.
Just cook some rice.
Rice.
When in doubt, just cook some rice.
Hey, wait, I had some other ones too, Nick. Where were the other? Some of the other wacky ones.
I only got one more that I saved on my computer here. This one. Now, this is something that doesn't look terrible to me, but maybe the circumstances and the environment that it's in is what's causing people to say that this is something nasty. Now, that might be that might be some type of tilapia or like a sea bass or something. I don't know. Things of the sea usually don't scare me too much.
Well, those you just fry up in a fryer. I mean, that's what you do with those.
Yeah,
I mean,
that's like a stringer of perch.
Easy. That's an easy one. Put them in a fryer.
That definitely looks like a perch.
Definitely a patasa. That's exactly what that is.
Yeah.
Hey, there was something that we saw today. I don't know if we can do this or not. Let me see if we can do it. I'll turn the volume up. I just wanted you guys to see this. This is pretty funny. Let's see. Oh crap! I won't do it. Did you get that video I sent you? Can you play that? We won't have the audio though, huh?
Which one?
With the lady that's going stir crazy. The video.
Yeah, I don't have it. But yeah, you just if you press play on it and show it to the screen.
If we can put it on the screen. Let's see if we can show this. This is pretty good. This is. We had some memes. Oh yeah, that's like the scale of. Okay, all right, y'all can see this. Here we go. Ready?
Should come.
Get out of here! No, you can't keep me here! I won't stay! Don't get yourself cold like this. It's not good for you. I'm going down to the garage and start that car and get
This is how we all feel.
Sandra, be careful with that man. You set the house on fire. Oh, I will? That'll be fine. That'll settle everything! Ah! You burned me!
You burned me!
Look, that always works.
A double. She gave her a two-piece.
Yeah, it always works. You know, you throw in a little slap. It always brings everybody to their senses.
She broke her off a little two-piece combo.
Okay, now I guess this kind of breaks down. Now, see, he looks like a little weasel to me, guys. What do you think? Is that like a weasel? Or am I wrong? Or is that a weasel?
It looks like something from a Disney animated movie, to be honest.
We eating that down?
Is that a prairie dog?
I think it was a savate or something like that is what it was listed as. And I guess that's something that they eat over there, man.
What don't they eat over there is the better question.
Yeah, I mean, they're deep frying stuff. Like you said, though, nothing battered, nothing.
Well, I think this you kind of handle like a buck. You take out the back strap, right, guys? You cut out the back strap. You know, you make little steaks and chops out of it. Delicious, absolutely delicious. I think. I mean, I think that animal looks tasty. What do you think, Damien? You think that animal looks tasty?
I'm listening. I'm not eating that. Is that a prairie dog? I'm not eating that.
I'm not eating that.
No prairie dogs for me.
Hey, listen, I don't skip many meals.
All right, let's do one more, Nick. One more.
It's a shoe pick.
Oh my god.
Oh, that's it.
Other than I got one more. I do have one more.
Okay, one more. I was kind of hoping you guys had some real nice recipes, like maybe a sauce piquant or something.
Sauce piquant is overrated. Personal opinion. That's why it wasn't in the tournament. It wasn't. If you're right, it was
in the tournament. What's
60.
wrong?
I think it was like a throwaway seed, maybe a 10.
Okay, I think we got one more. Okay, now
something.
I'm getting trashed in the comments right now because I boiled a turkey for Thanksgiving. You have a crawfish boiled a turkey?
No, you boiled the turkey. How did that come out?
This is a stoner.
Fantastic. I've done it more than one time.
See, now there's one.
That's
Normally,
a prairie dog.
Yeah, you see
That's
one
a
of
chupacabra.
and that's a live one. So I guess you gotta whack that one yourself. You gotta whack it yourself and bring it home.
Arugaru.
That.
Arugaru.
So we want to thank you all for joining us today and shopping in downtown Wuhan and all the delicacies. You know, it's just fantastic.
He says stuff it with garlic.
Oh, you always add a little garlic. That always works. Always works well.
And he says, click like if Damien has a better beard than Tommy does.
I would click like on that.
Look, I want you guys to get all your.
This is a COVID-19 beard. I refuse to shave until I actually physically have to go back.
Well, we're doing the mustache channel. I'm growing a little mustache here. I've never had one. We're all grown. Teddy, we had some tech. Let's see if we can pull Teddy up here. Can we get Teddy up here?
Yeah, he's gone, man. He's gone. He left the building.
Okay.
I'm not shaving until the Saints lose, so that might be till 2021. I don't know.
Yeah, who knows when that's going to be?
Well, if we ever get this deal going.
I was advised not to go with the mustache, just the mustache. good counsel.
Well, I was too, but I'm still doing it anyway because we're doing a mustache challenge.
You need to bring back the soul patch because contrary to what Katie tells you, a mustache with a soul patch is great. That's how this started.
It's a hard look.
Okay, all right. I might do that. I thought I was over it, but
I'm a
apparently
fan
I'm
of the
not.
Miami Vice. I like that.
Guys, you are always welcome to join the show.
Yeah, thanks for bringing a little flair today, and it's always fun having a lot of people in the comment section just trashing anybody that we have on. I enjoyed it, and I welcome it honestly.
Yeah, John Petrie said it's the best show yet, and so
I think he was right.
There you go. Well, thank you, John. We do appreciate you. Okay.
Well, anytime y'all want random people to make fun of me and Damien, just let us know.
Look, all you people that love Damien,
we enjoyed it.
All y'all that love Damien and Tommy, share the show with your friends, and we'll keep doing it every day. If not, we'll kind of scale it back a little bit. But we're gonna have to make an executive decision. We're not quitters, but we're gonna have to make some kind of.
Let's go this route. You may get more listeners. All the people that don't like Damien and don't like Tommy, you share the show.
Hashtag share the show.
Yeah, if you don't like it, share it. That's the challenge.
Yeah, if you hate it,
if you hate your friends, share the show.
Yeah, say, man, this show sucks, man. Don't watch it.
7 shares, we'll come back on and you can make fun of us again. That's the rule.
Okay, all right. We'll set a limit then.
All right, guys. Thanks a lot.
We thank you for joining us. This is the announcer guy speaking. We'd like to thank Tommy and Damien and all the other guests. Teddy will be back next show. Some reason we couldn't get him back on and we missed
a little technical difficulty.
We'll have to fix it. We got a problem here. All Over the Road is an exclusive presentation of GoldProfessional.com. The Floyd Frederick.
Wash your hands.
God bless you. Not God, but God.
Thank you, guys.
All right.